Welcome everyone to my new episode of price prediction for Polkadot cryptocurrency on May 2024, advancing quite well, especially after we broke out of the downtrending environment early. Polkadot is not only surviving, yet delivering a little bit higher than the altcoin market average numbers, 13% for the last 7 days, not into that highly performing category, which is around 20-21% in this last 7 days, yet not into that low sector of 5 to 6% that is equal with a very weak performance. $200 million volume for the last 24 hours, which is in the low part of the math. Still a lot to go, still a lot to build from here. Polkadot is a cryptocurrency which, as soon as it starts moving, will do that 20-30% movements in a single day, and you might have 2 or 3 days in a row just like that, which will turn around things and change numbers on a big scale. Before we get into the topic, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And for those of you interested in trading, I do have my BTC live trade still going around. It's still going fine. Enjoying this one. If you want to be part of my trades, especially that we use ChatGPT bot trading, you can definitely go around it. We have a no prior fee, just a commission from the pro profits made. Simple and completely done for you, including the one-on-one coaching for anyone that is interested in learning how to trade professionally and serious about the world of crypto. We're going to talk about that at the end of the video. I have a presentation for both. Now, Polkadot for our candlesticks, this is where we are, guys. We're actually confirming right now on 50 days, 100 days moving average. We're about 20 days moving average, and the only thing that keeps us under the pressure is the supply on 7.5. This is a supply right now which comes in connection with the 200 days moving average blue line. It's a supply which kept us on 24th of April as well under pressure, and it was the last time we confirmed resistance on the environment resistance line. Folks, we broke out of it. It's no longer the discussion about how bearish the whole crypto market is. You broke out of this one just like BTC did. So you broke out of an environment line that was respected for 48 days. You had a period of correction of 48 days in the space of crypto. I think there is no reason to continue talking about bearishness and corrections after 48 days of very well established trending line correction that you broke out. Now, if you deny what you see, it doesn't mean it is like that. Obviously, you can imagine things, and not about you personally, but I'm speaking about the community that is continuously putting together bearish numbers. I mean, it's quite simple. In the crypto space, especially if you're out there in derivatives or futures, and if you're wrong about your predictions and a bit of mistakes around the risk management, crypto can easily liquidate you in 2 or 3 weeks by doing repeated wrong trades like that. Getting liquidated when the market corrects is a lot harder than getting liquidated when the market pumps. So be careful about that statement, folks. Remember about it. From 50 to 100 in terms of price action is 100%. From 100 to 50 is not 100%. It's no longer 100%. It's just 50%. Right? So once again, from 50 to 100 is 100% gaining. From 100 to 50 is not 100% anymore. It's just 50%. You want to keep that number on your mind, folks. It's a lot easier to get liquidated when the markets are going to the upside, and it's extremely dangerous to participate in any form of a swing trading short or position short during such market conditions of bullishness. Whether you have micro or macro situations of bearishness that should appear and will appear and could appear, it's true. But even with that, any form of retracement, as soon as you have a proper risk management, any form of a trade that you have in minus can be easily turned around and transformed into profits, especially by playing the zigzag game of the trading. So the idea is quite simple. During bull markets, we just day trade and minor scalp swings against the bullishness conditions. We cannot short as a major swing or position swings. We never do that. So we don't short for weeks and months in bull markets. We don't open up a short and we hope the markets will tank 30%. We don't have such targets for shorts in bull markets, even if the markets are crossing 20, 30, 40% for some of the altcoins in terms of corrections. Those numbers are only achievable if you short from here. If you short from here, it's no longer achievable, or from here it's no longer achievable. You're not going to get those numbers delivered. However, continuing our path, what do we expect from Polkadot? We don't expect Polkadot to die here. We don't expect this supply to react continuously. We actually expect them to be representing a breakout. The breakout shouldn't send us to, the two golden pockets we have one after the other that are very, very near to us. The golden pocket should send us into the $9 mark. The $9 is actually filled up with a zone here that is significant. It's a supply zone right there. So the first target for Polkadot in May will be the $9 mark, 25% from the level we're trading right now. The $9 marks can come into extension towards the other golden pocket that we have, which represents 9.7, 9.8, close to the $10 mark. Grab some liquidity from those highs, and then make sure you put quite of a significant retracement again, representing 15 to 20%. That's a scenario, guys. You also have the other scenario that from $9 you retrace back to the golden pockets, and then you continue to the $10 marks afterwards. Or you have the scenario where you're just pushing into the $10 and you retrace back to the golden pocket afterwards. These are the two scenarios for May. I'm not sure if this thing is going to have the ability and the sufficient time to appear in May. But the idea here is that you're not expecting from Polkadot not touching the $9 in the current situation of the market, especially BTC looks bullish and the entire conditions are bullish for May 2024. At the same time, folks, we got to keep in mind that things can change at any moment, depends on the external news, depends on the external factors. You need right now the altcoin markets to deliver better numbers. That's the number one thing. You actually need Polkadot to print you a green candlestick that looks like this. 8%. Straight into the 7.8, 7.9. Right? So we cannot hold the price action here and be bullish when we do 4-hour candlesticks of 1 to 2%. You cannot do that. So you cannot expect basically to touch those numbers I was telling you, $9 or $10, if we keep doing candlesticks of 4 hours that are just 2%. Because that clearly shows lack of strength. And if you don't have strength at a time is needed, that's a signal of lack of trust and confidence that the traders are not willing to offer. And that's not good. Right? So Polkadot in the upcoming days, and there is not unlimited days available to deliver that. There must do 6, 7, 8% candles of a 4-hour. There must happen something like that in order to speak about the levels of $9 to $10 with a strong probability. Right now, without saying that delivered is still the likely version to happen, but at the same time, we keep in mind that there is another step before that thing could actually be expected on a large scale. Beautiful, folks. That's where we are. That's what happens. Retesting the lows again, there's no energy right now from the bears into handling any form of after a very strong double bottom confirmation, a breakout of the downtrending line, and we're in a very good shape, guys, of bullishness. Enjoy, folks. Have a good time. Check out the entire video till the end, where I'm about to present you how does the ChatGPT bot trading works, including the one-on-one coaching.